Well, it was the last day of May, the 31st of May. We raced at Hollywoodbets Greyville. Welcome to the race day recap and the wrap of our race meeting. 8 races were on the card, and race 1 was the start of that bar pot, and it was over 1,000 meters. Trainer Franny Broncos came into town with a few runners, and he was off to an absolute flyer in the first.
Shot of courage towards the center of the track. Tiger in red is also trying to run on, but it's shot of courage towards the inside. That's narrowly in front. Victor Rail's trying to put on a big challenge, and Inventrix is finding another gear into the closing stages, but it's shot of courage who continues to roll. Inventrix under Calvin Habib is putting a big finish towards the outside. In between runners is Victor Rail, but it's going to be Inventrix here with his nose in front narrowly, and Inventrix is going to get up front. Victor Rail.
Well, if you don't recognize that voice, in the commentary box for the first 2 races was our very own Devon Governor. 1, 3, 2 and 4 was the result of race number 1, and then on to the start of the place accumulator. That was over 2,000 meters, and it was an exciting race, but it was all left to Samanga Khumalo and Peter Muscat teaming up with no, apologies, this was race number 2, because this race was won by number 8 National Dream, DeMello and Wright.
Across the track with 400 meters left to go, but it's Cerulean Dancer narrowly in front. National Dream now comes forward and takes the lead. National Dream is in front under Keegan DeMello. Cerulean Dancer's trying really hard to come back. Chelsea Flowers running on late in the day together with Arrow's Mark, but it's number 8 here, National Dream, who's clear by many lengths with about 50 to go. Keegan DeMello and National Dream, they're going to win race number 2 on the card, followed by number 5 Arrow's Mark. Then came
very, very easy, that first leg of that place accumulator. 8, 5, 9 and 4 is the way they crossed the line. It was then the start of the pick 6, race number 3. A maiden played over 1,400 meters. I was getting ahead of myself there in race number 2, but race number 3, this was the turn of Muscat and Khumalo on horse number 4 Nelson Bay.
Mystery Cash onto the final 350. Now Nelson Bay asked to be activated. Samanga Khumalo says, let's go. Nelson Bay gives a beautiful kick at the 200 meter marker. Nelson Bay's gone clear with 150 meters left to go. In second, Mystery Cash running on Purple Ninja Turtle, but it's Nelson Bay activated at the right time to win. Mystery Cash.
Yeah, that was a popular start for the pick 6 players. A form result 4, 7, 5 and 9. Jackpot 1 was race number 4 over 1,400 meters, and we mentioned that Franny Broncos was in town. Have a look at this win.
Chelsea Blue moves up to attack. Hatters come under the drive. Twice as wild to the inside. Time for Glory's trying to close in. Silver Clocks along the inside. Chelsea Blue at the 200. Twice as wild's a big runner. Silver Clocks along the inside. Samanga Khumalo gets Silver Clock to respond the last 100 meters. And at Silver Clock, twice as wild's trying to come back. Silver Clock won it, twice as wild second. Time for Glory.
Well, that was the second winner for the Franny Broncos team, and the second winner for Samanga Khumalo, 2, 5, 3 and 6. Then on to race number 5. This was a merit-rated 65 handicap over 1,400 meters, and I will tell you that the betting didn't match the comments given by co-presenter and trainer Paul Lafferty, because he really liked his filly here, number 1 Global Secret.
Guy, 2 sides to a story. Dark Tide hooked extreme outside. Purple Powerhouse, Global Secret. Anybody's race at the 300 meter marker. Global Secret on the inside. Lazy Guy. Shifting Path on the outside. Dark Tide. Shifting Path and Global Secret the last 100. Global Secret's pulling out that little bit extra. Global Secret won it from Shifting Path. Dark Tide.
Yeah, a win full of merit. She didn't throw in the towel. She ran all the way to the line, holding off Shifting Path 1, 5, 10 and 7. Then we went on to race number 6 over 1,200 meters. This was a merit-rated 78 handicap, and this was a find, if you did find, the Riverland Runner, Dondola.
Sleeves and cap. Voldemort hooked to the outside. William Rufus at the 300 meter marker. Dan Dola's a big runner down the middle of the course. Parmenian's getting into it. Yes, Dan Dola striking the front with 150 to go. Number 2, Dan Dola and Muzieni driving away for the win. Dan Dola wins it. Parmenian second. William Rufus Voldemort.
Yeah, good find, especially if you played the pick 6 and included horse number 2, 2, 7, 10 and 5, race number 6. Race number 7 was a fillies and mares 65 handicap over 1900 meters, and this resulted in what was a red letter day for trainer Fani Broncos.
3 lengths to make up. Coming inside the 300-meter marker, and Bay Breeze now attacks. Just Virginia. Gilda Gray is now starting to build up big momentum on the inside. Gilda Gray and Roslyn over the last 200. Just Virginia, Bay Breeze. Gilda Gray, though, the last 100's picked it up here. And it's Gilda Gray and Samanga Kamalo goes stand in the queue. Bay Breeze second, eye-catching. Then it's Rick.
Yeah, the money poured on this filly, and that was a 3-timer for the visiting stable of Fani Broncos. 1, 8, 9 and 2. And then the heavens opened up for race number 8. The rain really came down. Let's see what happened in the lucky last.
On the outside, look left, Captain Rocket's coming at Chavoot, straight up's now starting to put it together. Captain Rocket still confidently ridden at the 200-meter marker. Yes, Captain Rocket, Chavoot's fighting back on the outside. Rodriguez has come from no man's land. Captain Rocket surviving in the last from Chavoot. Rodriguez aerial display, Mr. Pig.
Now to round things off, it was 4, 7, 10 and 3, and that was a wrap of the wrap with our race day recap. A big thank you to the entire team. I worked alongside Paul Lafferty, and well done to him having a winner as a trainer with Global Secret. Up in the commentary box, we had a short stint from Devon Governor calling the first 2 races. Then it was Sheldon Peters for the rest of the card. Rael was in the Gallop TV studio, and for myself, Dees Darnan, and the entire team at GTV and Gallop TV, I trust that you had a fair day's punting if you were punting at Hollywoodbets Greyville on this Wednesday, and it's now built up to what is the biggest day when it comes to Hollywoodbets Scottsville racing on this Saturday. A jackpot of Group 1 races. Really looking forward to it, and until this weekend, you take care. Salani Gasle.